Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. This is our third video in a row that's talking about scary movies. I typically don't do that. There's typically some variety, but I had a lot to talk about this week apparently. And I could not miss a Hidden Gem horror episode because I had to talk about the others. So we're doing 3 in a row. Now if you're new here, hi, my name is Morgan. We do lots of things here, but every Friday we highlight a movie that I feel like is not talked about enough within the horror community. And this week's spotlight is, oh my god, I don't understand why it's not talked about a lot. It came out a few years ago, but even when it came out, it really wasn't talked about that much. Like, I remember I made a few videos about it on TikTok, but other than me, I really didn't see many creators talking about it. But that is the film The Wretched. Now, before I get too deep into this, I am not saying this is a perfect movie. It's not a perfect plot line. It's not perfect acting, okay? But it is really good. It's a guilty pleasure of mine that I have watched several times. And also, I don't really hear, when I do hear people talk about it, I don't hear them explain correctly on what this thing could actually be. So let's get into all of that. Now, The Wretched is centered around a creature, and it's pretty widely accepted that this creature is a witch, kind of like the witch, like the Bell Witch of Tennessee type of witch, not like a witch today, like one of the ancient, it's like a creature type deal, you know what I mean? But I think there is a better word to describe what this thing is. This thing morphs into you. It copies looks, it copies voices. What does that? A walker does that. This is a movie about a walker, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Sorry. And it's actually depicted pretty well when you think about that, and the lore behind them is pretty well depicted. Sorry. But this film, without giving too much away, because I do think this is one worth the watch, if you like my content, you will probably like this movie. This film follows a teenage boy struggling, moves into a house, and, starts getting to know the woman that lives next door. Well, slowly this woman starts to not act like herself. Things are starting to seem off. Her family's noticing changes, and the boy sneaks over, finds some weird stuff hidden next door, and discovers that that's not that woman at all, and it seems like a creature has taken over. Like I said, not the best by any means, but it is one of my favorite films. It's a guilty pleasure. I've seen it several times. I was actually flipping through, I have Sling, so it's like a live TV, and I remember during last month, I saw it playing on a channel, and I got so excited because I didn't think that played on TV. So if you have cable or Sling or something, you might be able to catch it live. I don't know if there's anything in that they would take out. I can't really remember if there was anything that bad that wouldn't be allowed on live TV. But yeah, you might catch it just on a channel. I thought that was so cool. But please let me know. This is a really short video. I can't really talk much about the movie because I don't want to give away certain plots that I want you guys to discover yourself. So, that's really all I can say about it. That sucks. I wish there was some more to say. But please go check out that movie. I'll put below where it's streaming. If it's streaming anywhere, like I said, you might be able to catch it on live TV. But I'll put where it's streamable below. And yeah, let me know if you've watched it, if you like it, and I will see you here tomorrow.